Now, there are certain markets that drivers dread going to, right? To name a few, Florida, parts of Texas, um, up in the Dakotas, Idaho, and places like that. And the reason being is that it's not very profitable. You make a lot of money going in. So I think a lot of people go into those areas chasing the money because they always make it very attractive going into those markets. Sometimes $2, sometimes more than $2 a mile. So of course, that's the sweet spot. We want to be in that spot. But you get there, you unload, and now you can't find a decent load for miles. And even if you find a full load, it might be you're lucky if you can get $1 a mile for it. And if you know those areas, you will take those $1 a mile loads on those full loads, because if I mean, partialing loads could come out, but just as much as they're not paying much on those full loads, they're not really paying much on those partial loads either. So you could stack them to make maybe a little over $1 a mile coming out of Florida, right? The other thing is the deadhead. So as we spoke before, deadhead is when you have to travel with no load. So you drop a load and you may have to travel 150 to 200, maybe even sometimes 300 miles to pick up a decent load. So you have to factor in those deadhead miles in order to calculate your cost per mile to see how profitable you're going to be. If I'm talking gibberish, it's because you haven't really learned what those terms mean. But yeah, we try, if we have to, we will take the loads. But if you have options, most people stay away from those areas only because it's not very profitable.